Hello everyone, welcome to BMC Helix Remedyforce webinar. My name is Pradip. Today we are going to learn configuring Remedyforce administration features such as suggested owners, record assignments, my workday, global search, and service health settings. If you have any questions, please put those in chat windows and we'll be able to answer those. Let's quickly review the agenda for today. In the webinar, we will be reviewing how to configure some of the Remedyforce administrative features such as suggested owners, record assignments, my workday, global search, and service health settings. We will also see some of the common troubleshooting issues related to these features. Let us start. BMC Helix Remedyforce is comprehensive IT service management that easily scales and adapts to the needs of mid-sized companies. Built on Salesforce Cloud, it allows you to seamlessly combine IT operations management and cognitive capabilities to ensure the business is efficient, compliant, and secure. Let us start with configuration of suggested owners. Log into Remedyforce as a system administrator. Go to Remedyforce Administration tab. Search for configure application. In that, you will find suggested owners and queue auto assignment page. On suggested owners and queue auto assignment tab, click new. On suggested owner and queue assignment rules form, suggestion title, enter a unique title, define the set of conditions for designating suggested owners. In suggested owners section, select suggested owners for the records that meet the defined conditions. There is a queue auto assignment section. In that queue field, you need to tick where the record will be assigned to that particular queue automatically. We will see this in demo. I logged in as a Remedyforce administrator. Click on Remedyforce administration. Under the configure application, you will find suggested owners and queue auto assignment. Click on suggested owners and queue auto assignment. You'll see this page. Click on add button, that is new, and you will find the suggested owner and queue assignment rules form. Enter suggestion title, which should be unique. I choose the title as a test. Now I'm going to select the criteria. So category I have choose, which equals application access. You can add the condition and or if there is no, then none. I selected none. You have to add this condition. Now I have my condition category equals application access. You'll see queue auto assignment. So here you can select a queue from the drop down list. So to automatically assign queues to the record based on the conditions, select a queue and start the assignment automation on Remedyforce administration application categories and record assignment. So here I'm going to choose suggested owners. So Pradip, I have selected the staff member name. You can also select a queue out of the listed queues, which queue you would like to assign this record. For the time being, I have just selected suggested owner as a Pradip, and I'm going to save this. The record has been saved successfully. Say OK. Move to Remedyforce console to test how this configuration works. Click on the new incident. Under the agent tools, you will find suggested owner, which is grayed out at the moment because there is no information in this particular incident and the criteria is not met. So I'm going to fill this information in the incident. Here is the category I have. Choose application access to check whether the met criteria. Service field which is required in my incident form. So this record has been saved successfully. Now I'll go to agent tool and I can see suggested owner is now enabled. I clicked on it. Here you go. I can see under the staff, Pradip is listed as a suggested owner. I clicked on username. Come back to the incident form. If you scroll down, under the assignment details, you can find staff is assigned Pradip. Save this record. This is how you can configure suggested owner and use it in incident form. Moving to the next feature, record assignment. Again, go to Remedyforce Administration tab. Under the application settings, you can find record assignment. Once you open this page, the queue and user assignment section, you need to enable queue and user assignment checkbox. Once you enable this checkbox, configure staff auto assignment button is displayed only if this checkbox is selected. Click the configure staff auto assignment button. In BMC Helix Remedyforce 2020.02 and older versions, the staff auto assignment page looks destroyed if you are using the following browsers: Google Chrome 88 or later, Chromium 88 or later. In the staff auto assignment for incidents and service request sections, on the staff auto assignment tab, select the following options: when a record is created and when the record is created or updated. So when the record is created, this option is to use auto assignment functionality, especially for a newly created record, and the other options need to select when this option to use auto assignment functionality for a newly created or for an updated record with a blank staff field. On the staff auto assignment tab, active queues available for the incident objects are listed. From the queue list, select the queue for which you wanted to configure the automated assignment of records to staff members. From the staff list, select the checkbox for the staff members to whom you wanted to automatically assign the records. Configuring the automated assignment of records to staff members based on the business hours ensures that incidents or service requests that are assigned to a queue during specific business hours are immediately routed to selected staff members. Then you need to click Save. You can start or stop assignment automation. To start assignment automation, click on Start button. To stop assignment automation, click on Stop button. Let us see the demo. Click on Remedyforce Administration tab. Under the application setting, you will find record assignment. Click on record assignment. You will be routed to queue and user assignment page. Here is a checkbox. Once you enable this checkbox, you will be able to see configure staff auto assignment. So you need to enable queue and user assignment. Once you done that, once you enable queue and user assignment, you need to set up a condition or an assignment rule. For that, you need to go to suggested owners and queue auto assignment from configure application. Here you need to click on new, create a new suggested owner and queue auto assignment. Here I will choose the existing test. In this existing rule, you can define one or more conditions as I stated in suggested owners topic, and in this queue auto assignment, from the drop down you can select queue. This is how you can select queue. Once you select a queue, it will appear here. So whenever new record is created and met this condition, then in the queue field this queue will be populated. Now next step will be to start the assignment process. For that, let us go back to the record assignment. You need to click on start button. The process runs every few minutes and checks for new records that meets the specified conditions. Now let us configure auto assignment of records for the staff member. For that, you need to click on configure staff auto assignment button. From the queue list, select the queue for which you want to configure the automated assignment of records to the staff. Here you have option staff assignment for incidents and service requests. So when a record is created or when a record is created or updated, you can choose either of them. The staff list displays all active staff members who belongs to the specified queue. For example, email and messaging, you can see the active staff members. If there is one business hour configured in the org, then from the staff list, select the checkbox for staff member to whom you wanted to automatically assign the record. However, if there are multiple business hours configured in the org, then you need to select enable auto assignment based on business hours, and you can filter by business hours. You can select the desired business hour and desired staff members. Once you set, save this, and at any point you wanted to stop automated assignment of records, then you need to go to assignment of records and click the stop button. This is how you can configure record assignment. Let us go back to configuration my workday slide. An administrator can enable my workday and configure metric card. Configured metric cards are displayed under my workday. Metric cards help staff users in planning and prioritizing their work. Under the administration tab, under application settings, you will find select my workday. To enable my workday, you need to slide this option and it will be enabled for staff users. To search a card, you can enter keywords in search option. You can filter active or inactive metric cards for a specific object or all objects. You can click on Add New button to add a new card. Card title, enter a name for a metric card. You can use options like module, source view, preview, font color, inactive, and delete. Let us see how to configure global search. Search for documents that are uploaded to the document tab. It displays matching documents. Field displays name, type, last modified, and size. You'll find this option under Remedyforce Administration tab. Under the application settings, select global search. You will get the options search knowledge articles, show their ratings and feedback fields on the knowledge article page, rating of knowledge articles required, default use of knowledge article in resolving an incident, refresh article types, lookup fields of the selected data sources. Let us go back to the slide configuration of service health settings. You will find this setting under the Remedyforce Administration tab, Application Settings, and you can select Service Health Settings. It displays Service Outage History field. Enable clients to receive email notifications always from noreply@salesforce.com. Service Health Update email template. Let us see the demo. Let us start how to configure my workday. Under Remedyforce Administration tab, Application Settings, here you will find my workday option. Click on it. On my workday page, there is a toggle button, enable my workday. Once you toggle, it will be enabled. Now before saving this, you need to create a new metric card. So for example, I will provide the card title test BMC. There are various modules: incident, service request, task, problem, change, request, release, broadcast. You can select for which you would like to create a card title or metric card. So I have selected incident. You need to provide source view. There are various options. So I have selected all. There are options for font colors. You can provide them and you can save this. You can create multiple metric cards. For example, add new. Let's say test BMC2. Now I will select for service request. Again, for approve service request or Remedyforce service request view, you can provide the option and save. This is how you can create multiple metric cards. Let us go back to Remedyforce console to verify this. Once this page is loaded, here is my workday. Once you click on it, it will be visible. There is an option to hide it or display it. So here two metric cards I have created. One is for incident, one is for service requests. So those are displayed here. Here is a setting. From here, available metric cards and selected metric cards. So you can use this whichever metric cards you wanted to select. Maximum 8 metric cards can be selected. You can save this, and this is how it will work. Let us have quick demo for global search. Click on Remedyforce Administration tab. Under the application setting, you will find global search. Here are the several checkboxes you will find. To search Remedyforce knowledge articles, you need to check this checkbox. Once you check it, this checkbox and radio buttons will be enabled. In this Remedyforce knowledge article search, you will have manage record type fields. Here you can manage these fields based on the record type. There are 4 record types: FAQ, how to, known, error, problem solution. Each record type will have different fields. Accordingly, you can select the fields and you can use them in managing record type fields. There is an option for record type icon. Default, you can use it or you can select custom, and you can save this. For example, I choose FAQ. Article type already I selected and I saved it. Also, you can show the rating and feedback fields to staff on knowledge article page. You can check, make the rating of the knowledge article required. You will have this checkbox, and default use of knowledge articles applicable when launching global search from a form. So copy knowledge article text and copy knowledge article link. You will have these 2 radio buttons. Also, search knowledge articles of Salesforce. You will have this checkbox. You can search lookup fields of selected data sources. So these are the data source and the associated data fields. Here are the several data sources. These are the objects of Remedyforce. You can see them: incident, base element, user. If you want to add more objects, for example, application, account, action, activity, etc. So let's say I have added application, and if I'm going to add the field associated of application is deleted, and you can save this. The record has been saved successfully. Now let us see how it works. Go to new tab, search for resolution, hit enter. Left hand side you will find the top results. So incident, I found one of the records. Knowledge article 3 records. So let us see in incident how it is captured. So this, under this resolution button, you will find the resolution provided word. If I just remove this word from this incident, let's say I removed and saved it, and if I refresh my search, so under this global search I again hit the enter. So here you can see the incident 0 records, which means global search worked appropriately. Now under the knowledge articles, you can see these articles which will have resolution word. Here is the resolution word. In this article we can find resolution, and also under this article you can find the resolution word. So this is how global search works in knowledge article. Also in self-service, if you search resolution, it will capture the available information from articles. And if you open this article, resolution word, this is how it works in self-service. Let us take the demo for configuring service health settings. Go to Remedyforce administration. Under the application settings, you will find service health settings. On this page, you will find the options in self-service display service outage history for days. So maximum days, 30 days, you can set this. This is how you can set the service outage history. In self-service, you can show services linked to client or client's account. So here are the checkbox you can use to define, and there is a checkbox for enable users to subscribe to email notification on service outage updates. In the email notification, the from address is always no reply at salesforce.com on behalf of the user who subscribed for notification. The service health update email template is used to send email notification to clients. For customizing an email template, you can customize it using customizing email template from setup, and you can save this setting. Let us see under the self Remedyforce service health tab, you can see the current service outage if there is any, or if there is any future. So there is no future outage here. So this is the current outage in the past I had created. You can find this, and our settings which we have selected you can find in self-service under view service health. So here you can find the outages, and the setting will work. In self-service under the view service health you can find the service outages here. So these are the current, and if there are any future outages you will find here. So currently there is no future service outage. This is how you can set the service health settings. Coming back to the slides of troubleshooting guide, BMC Remedyforce has some troubleshooting guides. You can navigate to the docs and search product Remedyforce and navigate to troubleshooting as shown in the image. Some of the common troubleshooting issues are like metric cards for my workday is not visible in Remedyforce console. There is a cause for it. Out of box profile and permission sets required for this feature, And solution for this is out of box profile permission sets permission required for this feature. User has a custom profile. Enable modify all permission in metric card. Let us see the demo part. Here I have a user John profile, service desk staff profile, and in the permission set he does not have out of box permission service desk staff. Let us see. Now I logged in as a John. I checked under the Remedyforce console. I cannot see any record for his my workday. I come back to system administrator and edit the user. I provided the permission set service desk staff. I save this. Now I'll go back to user John. I will refresh this page. Now I can see my workday for John. This is how you can troubleshoot the issue. Let us check another troubleshooting issue. Problem statement: auto assignment of staff and queue field for suggested owner is not working. There is a cause. It is due to customization. Solution provided. Solution: issue occurs due to custom validation rule validate underscore inc staff on submitted new, which causes the functionality to break due to an exception thrown. So we have to deactivate the rule to solve this issue. I cannot show the demo part for this because that was customer's custom validation rule created in his org. So you can consider if there is any custom validation rule and it breaks the functionality, an exception is thrown, then you need to deactivate the rule, which will solve the issue for auto assignment of staff and queue fill for suggested owner if it is not working. These are the references where you can see BMC Helix Remedyforce documentation. Let's come to summary for today's webinar. So we have gone through the configuration of Remedyforce administration features, suggested owners, auto assignment of records for staff members. We have seen create my workday. We have seen the metric cards, how to create those metric cards for staff user. Also, we have checked global search, how to configure global search in Remedyforce. Also, we have learned how to set service health settings. I hope this webinar was helpful to you. Remember, this webinar will be available in our YouTube channel. In case if you have any query, please feel free to contact our technical support via web, phone or email provided in the slide. Also, do not forget to follow us on our social media accounts, BMC Communities, Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for watching this webinar about configuring Remedyforce administrative features.